In the red.
TSA Killer.
Thank you to Jay. I am just not tasteless. I'm used to be able to just sit here and be tired. There he is, known as Songho, old Easter Protoss. Really great player from StarCraft 1. In the blue, from OGS, a very creative Zerg.
OGS jookTo.
There he is. Handsome guy. We have...
Well, it's a good position for the Zerg to be in.
Yeah, it's cross map. It's best spots you can really hope for.
It looks like the toss is going to go for a Forge Expand again.
Yeah, you know, this map, if you don't Forge Expand here, you gotta ask yourself what you're all about. Oh, look at this.
Wow, Archos is set, Archon Toilet, Viking Flower, Patch 1.3, are you set?
You know, the Viking Flower is a beautiful thing, Kelly. I love to look at it.
Well,
and it's
patch it.
Yeah, it's going away with the new patch. It's fine.
Looks like the toss is definitely going for the Forge Expand. Really smart idea from him because this map, you basically have 3 bays joined together.
I mean, you can sit there, make cannons, and expand
Macro
twice
like crazy.
if you want. I mean, it's a great map for Forge Expand. I think anything else on this map is like, why are you not Forge Expanding? jookTo, on the other hand, is going to go for a pool first build. And, ooh, look at that. Tricked him out. Looked like he was going for the other expand. Nope. Wanted natural. Killer gonna throw down a Nexus any second. There it is. There's his Nexus. And a cannon should be coming up pretty soon, as well as a gateway.
Well, maybe jookTo will try to go for a safer build this time. I mean, creative builds are good, but when you're down a game, you have to be more traditional, I guess.
You know, jookTo does not want to go out like this, Kelly. He does not want to fall 0-2 after going, you know, Code S, getting owned, going to Code A, getting owned, and then having to go through the qualifiers again. You know, there's so many big names, like we've been saying. jookTo is a player, I don't know when he'll get back into the Code A. It's such a feat to even pull off.
The thing is, it's not even easy to go to try to qualify because you have to be top 200 in Korean ladder.
Yeah, I mean...
And Korean ladder is full of monsters.
I know, the Korean ladder is actually, like...
So hard.
Seriously, guys, it's so difficult.
I tried so hard, but I'm still diamond in Korea. I'm so ashamed. Well, takes on the probe that's over there. I don't think he's going to go for a third expansion so early. This map is actually so good for 4 gating. I've seen it like so many times, so many people do it so often. Well, I mean, that's good for Protoss, but you do see he's going for the Forge Expand. Doesn't look like he's going for the Ro32 again, though.
You know...
Drops down 2 gas.
This is... Oh, you know what I think he's going to do, actually, is rush up to mutas really quick. Sometimes we do see that against Forge Expands. In fact, Xenio kind of was the first person to try it in the GSL. He did it against Sokisu, a Trickster, Sagisu. Yeah, so maybe he's going to go for that. I'm interested to see if that's going to be the case.
How efficient do you actually think Muta Harass can be? I mean, once he fails the first Muta Harass, Killer might drop some cannons?
Yeah. On a map like this, Muta's...
You kind of only have 1 shot.
Yeah, on your harassment, it's going to be shut down pretty quickly, but you always have the option to keep going mutas and just do counterattacks as your opponent leaves. You know, they leave their base, and you're just like, all right, that's fine, and you counterattack them, and is Protoss just going to go all in you and base trade, or are they going to go back? And that's kind of the way you want to deal with it if you're going mutas on this map. You know, it's big enough that I could see it being a total possibility.
Stacking to layer right now, and you can see the Zerg is actually running only on 2 gas, and the Protoss is screwing going for 4 gas. So you don't have to think about it. I'm going for Heavy Colossus really soon. Coming for you.
Well, in fact, we see in the production tab, it's 2 Stargates. So we might see Sky Protoss, but definitely Colossus after that.
Yeah.
I mean, after...
The follow-up is definitely going to be Colossus. Having a second expansion, the Zerg player looks like he's droning up really big. Doesn't really have an army on the field at the moment.
Well, we see some stalkers being made. Keep those overlords out from scouting him.
Oh, Phoenix!
Phoenix! Phoenix. Phoenixes. Phoenix. I don't know what I want to call them for plurals. I don't know, we'll see.
Phoenixes.
I like to make up my own pronunciations of things.
Make
Makes
up some
people angry.
Artosis words.
That's right.
It's not pronounced that way.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I'm Artosis, I do what I want.
You're right.
I'm Artosis, I'm selfish.
You are right. He's
Am
going
I?
for Spire.
Ooh, I do like it. I do like the Spire. And the problem
Look, he
is,
scouted it.
that's actually a really great scout. Wow. Congratulations to Killer for scouting that well. Checking if he saw the Spire.
Teleport successful.
Doesn't actually see the Spire, right?
I can't see the Spire. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, he doesn't see the Spire.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
Great.
So he
But-
didn't see it, but here's the thing. Yeah, exactly.
He has Phoenix.
Phoenix against Muta.
You don't want to be a Muta.
It's bad. It's
Bad.
Think of Goliaths versus Sunken Colonies in StarCraft 1. It's bad. But he does have an infestation pit, and if you actually catch the Phoenixes with a fungal growth, then suddenly your Mutas can own them, and suddenly Protoss is like, oh, that was terrible. Does have some Spore Crawlers going up.
Great idea. Since Phoenixes are coming to harass you. Sees a Spore Crawler there. Thinks, I don't want to be there. Goes to the Natural. Picks a Queen up. Spore Crawler trying their best to take down a Phoenix. Doesn't even take down a Phoenix, and he loses the Queen.
Gonna
Phoenix
take out that
coming
Queen
in.
very quickly as well.
Gonna lose his Queen as well. Loses 2 Queen. And also, he sees a Spire.
Yep, he knows all about that Spire now.
Picking off so many Overlords here.
Now, here's something also. The Infestation Pit, it's done and all, and he's making Infestors. But
Might not be fast enough. Look at how many Overlords
Yeah.
he's losing.
he didn't get the energy upgrade, so those can actually be picked up immediately and killed if he sees them.
Oh, this is looking very bad for jookTo.
Yeah, in fact, if Killer were to go over and kill off the Infestors, that would be something almost impossible to come back from. But Mutas are being made, a lot of Mutas are being made. Double Robo. Killer is all about strong moves.
Great opening, great follow-up from him. Well, jookTo is gonna find his Spine Crawler very, very useless when the Colossus come in.
Yeah. Aren't so useful.
Phoenixes actually did a really good job there. Took off 2 Queens, scouted the base fully. It's gonna be ready for any Muta attacks that are gonna come into his base.
Well, right now, we do have 62 drones against 56 probes. Of course, Killer's 3rd Nexus just finished, so probably see those numbers go up probe-wise. Supply-wise, 112 for jookTo, 92 for Sangho. So definitely superior in that regard, but more Phoenixes being made for Sangho, and he's going to have to really use his fungal growths perfectly. If he can catch those Phoenixes and actually kill them, then jookTo's going to actually get very far ahead. And I love that, by the way, just throwing down hatcheries. When someone's flying around with a bunch of Phoenixes, guess what you can do? Make hatcheries. Because they don't attack ground. Unless they can lift it up, and they obviously aren't going to lift up a hatchery. Take a lot of Graviton beams to lift that up.
What do you think about him going so heavy for Muta? Because Corruptors are kind of better against Colossus.
Yeah, that's very true, but I like
Stalkers.
it. I mean, I think Killer's a better player than jookTo, so why not take this risk? Mutas can be unforgiving against a Protoss. If he kills this huge group of Phoenixes, well, he's probably shouldn't engage with just Mutas like this, but bam, catches some of them, and ooh, looks like he's just going to run away with those. But yeah, if he ends up killing all those, then suddenly the Mutalist player is going to be so far ahead I don't see him losing. So it's kind of risky, but I like it when you feel like you're outclassed.
Well, here comes the Infestors and the Mutas, so we might see what you want to see very soon.
I
Getting a
hope so.
bunker growth onto the Phoenixes. Really has to try his best. Gets a 4th Nexus up.
You know, jookTo right now is making 18 drones at once. Really getting his economy going.
Well, he has his +1 up. He's ready.
Killer doing a great job of taking his bases at the right times.
For Colossus.
Yeah, that's a lot of Colossi.
I get very sad when I see that.
Very sad.
Yeah, when I'm playing, of course.
Oh, yeah. Playing against 4 Colossus is pretty gross.
He wants to go though. Looks like he wants to go.
You know, there are a bunch of sentries and some stalkers mixed in there too. If he were to engage, there's no real way for him to win that. I mean, jookTo does not want to engage right now. Look at that, a lot of spine crawlers going up. Wow. Actually, spines and a spore there. All right.
Well, has 5 bases. I guess he's gonna try to go for a macro game against the Protoss right now and try to contain the Protoss. The army of Phoenix is gonna come in and have a look and sees everything that's going off. Picks up a lot of drones.
Oh, big mistake by Killer.
Oh, might lose some of his Phoenix.
That was greedy right there. He's like, oh, let me kill some drones late game when you have like 8 hatcheries and 4 queens. No, Killer.
He's like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't
Reaming
care
that
about
snap.
that. Just killing some Phoenixes at this point is so important. 72 drones, 68 probes, so big economies. Some more infestors and mutas being made. He is so into mutas at this point. It's all that matters to jookTo.
Well,
Hasn't really been upgrading them though, you know? He's got +1, but not getting +2. Phoenix is coming in.
he actually has a huge muta ball that can kill
Yeah,
the
he does.
Phoenixes right now.
He has a ton of mutas in that ball.
Takes out a couple of pylons. Is he gonna try to go for
cannons,
it?
in fact, and those Phoenixes are actually not going to be enough. That is not nearly enough Phoenixes to deal
He
with all
can
those.
go. Does he want to go?
And it looks like Killer is going to counterattack during this. This Phoenix is just trying to slow down jookTo. Good fungal growth. He may want to use the fungals to kill off the sentries. Sentries have low hit points. You can do
Oh,
that.
takes out the Nexus of the Protoss player. Looks like this is a good investment for him. Takes the main Nexus. Has a lot of feelings in the natural right now. Takes down a lot of pylons and gateways in the main. Trying to
taking
take
them
down
out.
the Stargate.
Beautiful moves by
That was great.
OGS jookTo here, yeah. Just absolutely great moves.
Looks like he's been listening to you, Artosis.
You know, jookTo he's playing a solid game. This is the type of counterattack I was talking about earlier. You know, oh, you want to move out? Okay, I'm going to kill your main with Mutalisks. So right now, Killer is in a terrible spot. And he's making a Nidus network. Nice. Really abusing the mobility of Killer on this map.
Feels like he done enough damage. Took down the whole main base of the Toss player.
Yeah.
Of the Protoss player. Look at the amount of spine crawlers.
Oh,
that are
I
in his base.
love all the spine crawlers.
I
It just,
love it.
it slows down any movements of Killer.
Plus, he parks like 2 infestors behind the
Yeah.
spine crawler.
He
So
slows
smart.
everything down so well that his mutas have time to do damage and get back. Right now, by the way, Killer at 146 supply, jookTo maxed out. 67 drones. He's been dropping some drones, and we do have a Nidus Canal.
Killer is gonna be so scared when he hears the Nidus word.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
Where
no.
is it? Where is it? You have so many bases, you can't find it.
I actually am looking all over the place for it right now. Oh, it's
There you go.
actually behind an expansion.
Ah, he wants to use it passively.
Yeah, just a defensive Nidus Worm. We don't see that enough. And just Nidusing everywhere. I love it. jookTo. jookTo.
Definitely a Zerg player for you to watch out for. Tries to engage. If he can catch a Colossus, it's gonna be big.
May want to take out that Twilight Council if possible. Blink a good counter against mutas, but this is like too many mutas, man. It's a lot of mutas. It does force a cancel on that. Good moves, good choices. At the same time, we have a counterattack at the 4th base. But the Zerglings do run off. Just nice little jibs and jabs. And right now we do have the mutas. As soon as Killer goes anywhere, the mutas are in killing stuff. Killer getting the runaround right now by these awesome mutas.
Looks like his investment paid off.
Yeah.
Well, but maybe I shouldn't speak too soon because here comes a Toss player.
You know, this is definitely a fearsome attack.
Here comes Killer.
But, yeah.
Is he gonna be the real Killer here, or is he gonna be cute?
It's a very good question. We will be seeing. Oh,
some
beautiful
infestors.
move. Take out infestors. Very, very important. And now he's just going to have to be careful. He's going to
Yeah.
have to use really good Guardian Shields and hope that he can take out the mutas.
Base trade.
Yeah, it does look like it is going to be a base trade.
Well, the thing is, there are so many bases for the Zerg. He has 5 bases, and the Protoss only has 2 bases. Not
Yeah.
sure if he's gonna be able to keep up with this. Muta taking down all the buildings in the Protoss second base right now.
You know, jookTo just taking out important buildings, pylons, the cybernetics core. But good job getting that. The Spire, very important building for Killer to take out. And I think that what's going to happen is, jookTo is going to be able to kill basically all the buildings, and then what possibly is Killer going to be able to do then? Except be killed.
Looks like he's going to lose this one. He's trying to come back.
The last mining base.
I think this is GG. Don't see Killer coming back from this one.
jookTo doing a great job never engaging Killer.
He's gonna go for jookTo's fourth base now. Is Killer gonna be able to do this?
Killer has not rebuilt his base and is being revealed.
Is he gonna use his impasses for this? Gets picked up.
Good
If he actually used it, he could have time to use it.
Yeah.
Too busy taking out buildings.
Quite true. But he is being revealed, so jookTo knows where every building on the map is right now. Killer, I think, doesn't have enough time or units to guard all his buildings and kill everything that jookTo has. jookTo right now has 6K, 3K, just building stuff everywhere. And it looks like this elimination race, there's just no question that jookTo's going to take it.
Pylon going now. How many buildings does Killer have left?
Killer has almost nothing left at this point. He has a couple gases in his natural, and that's going to be it. Oh, he does have a probe hiding some pylons.
Well, but he doesn't have a Nexus though.
Hiding pylons in this situation, not 2BM. And the Muta's just going to suicide on that pylon. Going after the probes as well.
Oh, he wants to go. He's fighting.
And he
Bring
does.
the Phoenixes back.
It looks like there's just nothing left for Killer. He has only 2 buildings left. And he can't get back in time to defend. jookTo, he's even still mining all over the place.
He can just drop hatcheries.
GG.
He did say GG.
Well, he was defeated. Takes you right out of the game. I've been defeated like that before. So,
Look at him. He's so happy.
He is. He's grinning. It's a small grin, but he's grinning. Killer, he's like, oh, no, that was bad.
Wait, I'm the killer here.
He's the one that got killed. Well, all right. It's 1-1. jookTo has taken a game off Killer. Very good strategies. That's how you want to go mute on a map like that. Don't ever engage. Hatcheries everywhere. I loved how he made so many spine crawlers. It just slowed Killer down. If he hadn't made any spine crawlers that game, Killer might have won. He might have been able to just attack, move around everywhere, and just kill everything. But jookTo spent that extra money on that. Spent all his gas on mutas, all his minerals on spine crawlers, and some lings for helping out. And it turned out to be quite a nice game. Good show of skill by jookTo.
There's shows a new way to play Zerg, but it's really risky for sure.
Early game, it can be quite scary, especially against those Phoenixes. Well, we're gonna start. It is Metalopolis, the final map. Should be pretty good. What positions will they get? Close or far away?
That really.
What strategy will jookTo do? Because a lot of it has been based around what he's choosing.
Positioning is all. It's all about positioning for Zerg. If you're really near, then you're set.
It's time. Let's go.